Black Cat Electric Motorcycles. Sit back, relax. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey everybody, what's going on? Black Cat Electric Motorcycles. What's happening? Part of my studio. You heard? How y'all doing today? Anyway, right? I got some soft upgrades that I'm gonna be doing on the VIPCOO, and just showing y'all around a little bit, my little stuff over here. You heard? So yeah. So yeah, I got the, y'all already know. So anyway, it's my little hood. I mean, my little garage. You know what I mean? This is my little garage over here. So I found a seat cover in here, and it happened to be green. It was because I bought that when I had the green bike. That's the seat cover right there. So I took all this apart, and I should have did the video. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try to demonstrate what I had to do, so you have some type of idea. Cause I was like, yo, how does the motherfucking seat come off? You know what I mean? Go to the directions. I told you I can't read. You know what I mean? Oh, damn. So anyway, right? So I find the green seat cover, y'all. And it's crazy. So, all right. Let me, where's my, hold on a second, y'all. Let me see. Oh, there it is. So I just want some extra light around here so y'all can get a gander, you know what I mean? So, boom. This seat cover, you already know, right? See how I hook in? So you already know, hooks in from the front, and it screws in from the back. Look how nice of a job. This bike right here is put together, y'all. Look how nice of a job they did on and they got black staples in there. You heard? Black staples in there. Look how good they did that job. Oh, when y'all see my job, oh, come on and subscribe. I'm trying to tell you, right? So it hooks right into this, right in there, right? Hooks right in there. And then these screws fall down. Hold up. Those screws fall down in them holes right there. Simple. So, the VIPCOO sign is going to be gone, though. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all what's really good. We're going to go over some other stuff. Hold on. I only got one hand. So look how big this seat cover is. It's mad big. Look at that. Look, I'm not even at the back of the seat yet. That's crazy. I gotta be at the back of the seat. I mean, I know I can cut it. But look, wow, man. It's crazy. Pretty cool though, right? It was tucked up under there. Pretty cool. I like that green. So look what I did. I want to say thank you, V. She like a riding partner. You know, she cool. She cool. She had gave me these grips right here. I don't know. She said, I bought you a present. That's when I had turned my bike green. The other bike that I'm talking about, y'all gonna see it. I forget the name of that bike. It's called the King Kong. Anyway, she gave me these grips right here. All I did was put a little bit of lube, made this greasy a little bit. And these things are real tight when they come in the package. And they stiff and it just slid right on. And it's pretty good. It feels good, man. It feels pretty good. I was like, yo. But at least we'll have the sign here. And what y'all think in the opinion? What y'all think? This came off my Happy Run. And I put this on my Happy Run right here. This is the one that came with the Happy Run. And this is the one that I got off, another e-bike friend gave me this one. And he's Dangerous Mike on my YouTube channel. He's riding my blue. He riding my blue Happy Run. So this is a custom Happy Run right here. You heard? So my Happy Run is crazy. So this is a 50-mile-an-hour bike, but I'm heavy. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I mean? And I get up to like 47, 48 on this piece with no tucking. I ain't gotta be tucking or nothing. But this 100x100 is definitely giving me a sluggish off the rack. You heard? Off the rack with it. So I want to get a 90x100. I forget the size of this. This is a 17, I believe. Let me see something. I can't even see. What is this again? Okay, it just went to the book. Oh, there it is. 100x100 by 17. Yeah, this is a 17-inch wheel. So I'm gonna get a 90x100 and keep this stuff. I'm gonna definitely keep it. It's not. It's really smooth on dirt, man. Like I live in the city. You know, I'm in New York, so I don't know a lot of those paths. You know what I'm saying? So I like I ride like to the store and stuff. You know, I tell you I'm disabled. You know what I mean? I'm in a wheelchair. I got a heart and lung disease, man. So I take oxygen twice a day. You know what I mean? Oh, come on. Don't even let me start. Y'all gonna make me cry already. Come on now. My life is over. You know what I mean? But I never had any. Y'all gotta be my witness, man. The people that are my age, we ain't never had no shit. Just look at all this crazy. I'm holding them. Listen, right, my phone. Oh, this dude right here. Throw another thing across my. y'all know I got a ghost. Throw something else. Throw it again. I don't know where this ghost at. Throw it again. I live alone. Trying to frighten me. That's what it is. Oh, damn. What you doing? I'm trying to make a video over here. So, yeah. This fender got you see the look it got? You know what I mean? And then, look at this one over here. Yeah. So, he did a good job with the fender, but it's like swollen. Like, you know what I mean? We don't want to talk to people like that, you know, settle down. And I already have, I like y'all, this comes, you have to put this on, this plate on, this license plate piece right here, whatever they tag piece. You got to put this on in here, the wires hook under there, and it's these two holes, pegs go into these holes, and this thing is secured with the fender. So that's one whole set. So if I dismantle this, you know what I mean? I got to do some drilling on that. But either way, right? My thing is like, put it in the comments, and we're gonna do this. I'm definitely doing this carbon fiber. You heard? So if I put the carbon fiber on the front, these are soft upgrades that I'm doing. That's the name of the video. So yeah, so let's do this carbon fiber. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to leave this. I don't mind leaving it traditional, but like my channel's about how I customize my own bikes, and y'all have already asked me, like show that stuff. You know what I mean? Let's find out what you're doing. So this one right here, y'all know my channel that I have, these big ass 400-pound Kawasaki electric ninjas. You know what I'm saying? By Flywing. So I have 5 of them. You know what I mean? So I flipped the bikes, custom made them, did my little designs on them, and people bought them from me right off line, bikers. So I'm not just yet settled in to see if I want to sell my Happy Run right now. That's like my fastest bike I got is built strong. It's not no cheap motherfucker. Like anybody that's thinking about getting a Happy Run, Black Cats, I think that you should, but I think you can do it. You can turn this thing, and look at my videos, see if they squint your eyes and see if you're not looking at what's the name of that bike? Y'all know what the name of it is. Yeah. But yeah, Saran. Yeah, it looks like the Saran. But I want to hide that big ass battery. You know what I'm saying? That battery. Everything's built, fire. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, that people say, "What is that?" You know what I mean? I swear, man, and that makes me feel good. And my gray helmet go with it, man. Damn, and the green helmet. Oh, look at this right here, y'all. That's when I'm gonna be riding on my shorty. You heard? Yeah. So I looked up in here, y'all. I don't got the flashlight right here, but I looked up in that corner right there, and either it's a white plug plugged into something in there, or it's a dongle plug hanging in there for a dongle. So I don't think I'm just listen. I don't think this came with. I think this came with some kind of generic quote unquote far driver in here. Just like this one. So in order, there's no dongle. I already know in this one that unless anybody else know somebody got a video with a happy run that used the dongle, but that's a 72 volt, 3,000 watt hub right there. So 72 volt battery. So this piece lasts any owner. They don't have to charge it for every 2 days or some shit, depending on how hard you really riding it. But I ride my shit hard. You know what I mean? I be like jumping to Manhattan and back and back. So yeah, so just at the tip of Manhattan, people call me, make deliveries, So yeah, it take like y'all would ride in a car where I'm going. It would take y'all forever to get there. Y'all be there in like an hour. I get there in on this, I get there in 27 minutes. 25 minutes. I be jumping, man. I be on the side. But now look at this now, right? Whole mini bike. I be going through y'all backyards and say, yeah, come. Y'all don't want us in the street? Oh, man, you come on. I just went through your yard. I didn't tear your grass. Yes, I did. Tore the grass up. This piece is nice. I never had one of these, y'all. I want y'all to try to understand that. My birthday. This is like my birthday gift. To me, my birthday is on the way right now. So I ain't got no more money. The government is shut down, you know what I mean? So let me do what I got around my house on it, you know what I mean? Oh, I don't know what y'all doing in this pandemic with the government shut down, but y'all ain't gonna see it like that no more. That's just how I roll. All right, so this is what it looked. I showed y'all what it looked like. So, I want to show y'all this too. So, don't listen to me, all right? Don't listen to me, because I go through too much with this bullshit about this tag. It says DOT exempt. That's what that is. But it says private for non-commercial use only. So what is this tag all about? Let's find out what this first, before we think about that. I know y'all got a whole bunch of stuff in your head, but I try to educate on the Constitution. Also that, give you bravery to speak to a police officer the way they need to be spoken to, especially depending on how hot they come up on you. But this right here, the same bolts that are holding the back seat on, these bolts go through the thing, and you got to put this on the bolts and tie the bolts on it, and your license plate and your light will be on there. But then you got to plug your lights back in. Yeah, where's the plug? There it is. Yeah, you got to plug your lights back in. So that's all that feature is right there. So it's pretty simple so far to come apart. You know what I mean? So, what's the seat there? Yeah. So we're going to put the seat back on here. Oh, man. So let me see if I can, balance this. Put this phone on a thing so I could put my first staple in. Y'all ain't going to sit here and watch me. This video is not going to be long. Y'all are not going to sit here and watch me trying to staple. Got my staple. Got my staple there. Got my staples and my staple gun. Come on now. So, but I'm already out of breath doing what I'm doing. You heard? So I'm just gonna do my best, you know what I mean? And when y'all see it pop doing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, when I get it together before I secure it and cut it all up, I'll let y'all see the mess I made. I'll let y'all see the mess. You see, I can't even hold the phone. So yeah, can you see something? Yeah. Let me see something real quick. So, you know what I mean? Without this type of invention in my life right now, they'll have me playing with blocks and shit, drawing and carrying on, gluing stuff down. Oh man, I'm so happy but wow, man. Wow, but we need to talk this week, spending a lot of money on these bikes right here. And a lot of y'all don't know the law. You don't know the travel laws. You don't understand how they work. Well, you don't understand that the Constitution is there for you. It's to protect you. So we the people are protected through our Constitution. Our Constitution gives us power over everybody that is in line to be working somewhere in government. Any kind of public spaces. Wherever you work for the government. Yeah, this is how it go on the other side. That's how that should be like that on the other side. But New York don't play that. You know what I'm saying? This chain gang right here, this bitch right here, and the pegs. What? Look, right? You ain't a police gonna look at this and be like, oh, hell no. So I put a thing in the Constitution called signage. This is called signage in the Constitution. It lets them know that an educated police officer, this tag lets them know that I'm private. I don't have a contract with the DMV. I'm a free citizen who's private on my Fourth Amendment property. You understand what I'm saying? This is my property. I'm in public, on a public street that my taxpaying dollars pay for all the infrastructure in America. Sidewalks, parks, waterfalls. Come on now, animals. Listen, this thing is deep. Can't tell me to get off the sidewalk. Hey, can you get off the sidewalk? I know. Same thing in the street. No. So they're going to take me off my bike, and I'm going to let them know, hey, this is my medical. I got papers. I got papers for this one that specifically say pedals. And I got one for this one that I just made that video for this one that tells them that this is my electric assist equipment. And then explains that my breathing problem. So that's more signage. I know the doctor did it, but the judge, I got everything I need. But yeah, they're gonna say, give me your ID. I ain't gonna give them nothing. I didn't break a law. I didn't break no laws. Show me the law I broke, man. What law say I can't ride my shit? Then where does tag come from? That's a government tag. That's the Department of Transportation admitting that. You heard? Talk Department of Transportation on your helmets. DOT. You know what I mean? Moving through. Come on now. You can understand this Constitution this well. All right, sir, pull over. You done jumped not pull over, but come here, sir. You jumped the train style. You know what I'm saying? Give me your ID. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, bang, bing. So where's the victim, sir? What law did I break, sir? You know what I'm saying? In this Constitution, you can fight according to your living, your welfare. You have the right to travel. Nothing can impede your movement. I was on my way to work, you know what I mean? Like everybody else, just didn't have the fare, you know what I'm saying? The donation that I'm already paying for this motherfucker, you break that shit down. Where's the crime? You know what I mean? Where's your RAS? What's the reasonable articulate suspicion, sir, that you need my identification? And get your hands off me. I don't got the right to touch you. So you got to learn these things, man. You free in America. So how does the DMV have so much power that it can take your freedom? All right, you owe us $65 for double parking. All right, give me more than $172, man. You shouldn't have been at the fire hydrant. You know what I'm saying? You can't even park on your public streets. If I mean, you have to like try to abide by the law. It's a fire hydrant there. You don't want to be you don't want nobody to be in front of the fire hydrant if your house is burning down. So you got to, you got to park, close enough to the curb. You can get tickets. You can get tickets for your car being dirty, especially taxi cabs, buses, anything that's running that's moving commerce. They can get tickets for their vehicles being dirty. They can get fines for having vehicles on our public streets that don't even look good. You know what I mean? They falling apart. Look at the fender wagon and stuff. What about that thing sling off, hit my child? Get off our public streets. That's why trucks have to be out of the area after a certain time in any city in America. They're not allowed to do these our streets. Then here to come the cops once the trucks leave. Let's see who we can bother. Y'all better start learning your law. And be easy. Let them walk themselves right into your money, your lawsuit. Yeah, you have the right to address your grievances with the law, man. They work for you. You know what I mean? So don't get all crazy and bent over when you see a judge. Judge works for you. You put them on notice that no, I don't need no public defender to defend me about something. Y'all got to prove where's the crime. This nigga put me in jail, in handcuffs. That's jail to me. Not just to me, by law. Yeah. Oh, you didn't go to jail. Detained you. No, you detained me and hope that if I run now, I'm breaking the law for real. Get the helicopters out. I can run my ass off, but not me. But some of y'all can. But yeah, they want to be bullies and stuff. Call them out. But bring your camera out. You got the right to record in public spaces. You don't want to be seen. Stay in the house. Buses are catching you. Taxis are catching you. All these brand new cars are catching you from the front and the back. And then the thing about it, when you go to the DMV, you subscribe to the DMV like this, y'all. You're a private citizen, and they say, how can we get these people? How can we get these motherfuckers? And they put out this thing called the DMV. Look up the DMV. The DMV is for heavy equipment, commerce only. You heard? So this is what the DMV is built for cement trucks to be coming through. They got to come in our streets. You bothering other neighbors, but you pouring cement because you want a pool in the, you know what I mean? So this is they're called their business trucks. They're hauling commerce, whether it be cement, dirt, whatever, cones, dropping them on the highway. They got to be cautious, whatever. They got to have lights and signs and all this crazy stuff, because we free and we going about, we traveling. We have the right to travel from point A to point B. Where you coming from, sir? Point A, officer. Where you going to, sir? Point B. Oh, he's got a smart one here. As soon as they start talking to you like that, make sure the prosecutor sees what this officer's doing. So once you make it known, that's when you put the courts on notice, you letting them know you can handle this. You heard? And you only gonna handle it by the Constitution. And they don't have no constitutional law to make anything that's constitutionally protected into a crime. And then if there's a crime, where's the victim? You know what I'm saying? What are you about to sentence me to? What are you about, you know what I mean? But if I'm on this thing right here, or any of them, it's called reckless driving, or reckless, you're being reckless. It's never called driving when you're traveling. When you're traveling, you're traveling. But the dumbass officer going to be still, no, you can't drive on the state highway. Look at our book. That says, get off the bike, you know what I mean? Get your sergeant out here. No, we ain't getting no sergeant out here. Call the tow truck. This thing got a chain on it. You know what I mean? It's my medical equipment, so shut up. Get up against what you got in. Hey, you know what I mean? That's all it takes. So just let them walk themselves into your constitutional, I'm telling you, lawsuit, man. How you getting all this money? Winning my cases and shit. I got 2 cases out there right now. And I know y'all think I'm drunk. One's for $50 million and one's for $100 million. You know what I mean? So when you represent yourself, the status is that they took my freedom. You heard about one of these. And the laws was still they laws wasn't even straight at the time. So they were bouncing back and forth. Some moped, what's this? Hey, what's going on? You know what I mean? Meanwhile, I'm riding a whole electric motorcycle down the street. They're not even fucking with me. None of us. None of us. All of us had them fly wings. Them motherfuckers was bad. Yeah. And they said, you have to go get that registered. And everybody went to go get it registered. When you take your information, you don't have to give you don't, like when you give that DMV your information, right, y'all? I swear to God, y'all don't understand. You're signing a contract that you didn't even read, that you're going to give all your information to the FBI, to the police, to everybody. All law enforcement got all your shit. All your information. They know where you live, how many kids, whether you divorced, everything. You don't want to keep that information private? Then why you got a tag on your private vehicle? Now, this is the difference. Now, I'll explain something to you now. If you went to a car dealer or a motorcycle dealer and they give you temporary tags and you sign that contract right then and there in the dealer because you want credit, you're going to pay double for your motorcycle, triple sometime. You know what I mean? You're going to pay all of the expenses, the hidden stuff. You're agreeing to all that shit. And then you're a free dude or woman, and you coming out the lot, messing your whole life up. Now you can't take care of the kids. You and wifey mad at each other because you got yourself hooked up into something called REBA, usury, loan sharking. You went to a bank. So your car dealer know your information. They send it over to you walk in there with the DMV and everything about your grandmother, and they give you a license tag, a license to drive to be on the free roads on your ship, but you signed already into it. You're using your vehicle as commerce. You heard? So the cops can pull you over, ask you for your ID, what you hauling. You know what I'm saying? You got commerce on the back of don't leave me alone. I'm just trying to, I don't give, hey, shut up now. You know what I mean? Some taxis don't have a light on the top, ma'am. You know what I mean? Damn, listen, right? You just blew a stop sign. Just calm down for a minute, ma'am. Oh, this pig, this blah, blah, blah. You just walk yourself into a whole bunch of bullshit. And if you don't understand the law, at the end of the game, you're going to be fucked up. You know what I mean? You done bought all this a Rolls Royce coming down the street with license plates on it, y'all. I swear I have my private tag on my shit. Yo, my Constitution, you can get me like that. If I want to run a red light, I'm going through. You can't give me a ticket at a place I don't belong. You know what I mean? You don't give me no if I sign a DMV ticket, then I'm signing myself into the DMV. The DMV is for heavy equipment, tractor trailers, for the everybody that's got to move stuff throughout your cities, man. That's who that's for. The people have the right to travel. Then how I'm getting insurance? Go look up the travel laws, man. It's books on this, man, according to the Constitution, how to make yourself what you would call legal in the travel where nobody, if they fuck with you, but still, you get papers on what I'm telling y'all, pretty much. The papers is basically, your ammo, and you get signatures from the mayor, the sheriff, the chief of police. These are people who put their signatures on your papers, and now you're out there doing your thing, traveling. But that's not part of the Constitution. That nobody got to sign. You have the right. The Constitution, whatever the Supreme Court has ruled to be in the Constitution, is the law of the motherfucking land. Yo, I've been here too long. I swear to God. That's what I teach on my channel, y'all. That's what this is all about, brothers and sisters that ride e-bikes, that are scared. Learn this shit right here. You can learn anything else. Learn this shit. This ain't hard to learn. My cat trying to come out of here. Hold on a second. That you need that? He going to bed. But yeah, man, it's out of love, man. That type of shit that I just said, that's all out of love, you know what I mean? You gotta stop thinking that I don't, I ain't turning 65 years old for nothing, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. They said we didn't have the right to move from south to the north when we were freed. My ancestors was freed as slaves. So they could put out catchers. And then some smart black person with some smart white person brought the Constitution to the court. And the black person, the black group of people won. You know what I'm saying? Because the Constitution, this is in the 1800s, the Constitution says that, you have the right to travel, And then everybody wanted these, like business people that owned these trucks and stuff, these rich white people back in the day, they owned all this heavy equipment and stuff, moving in and building stuff. Well, these people, these are real human beings, and they live better than us. So they said, let me get a tag on my motorcycle. Well, your boy, what you gonna be hauling? Well, I can hook it up with some wood and stuff. You know what I mean? Take it over to Aunt Teresa house down in the block. Yeah, all right, go and do that. So people had their personal stuff out in the streets. They thought it was their personal stuff, rather, with their whole information on the back of the, you can Google anybody's, you can, like, you see a license plate and you get his license plate. You ain't got to chase the motherfucker down the street. You'll get his address, everything. Everything. Yeah? I thought y'all bitch knew how to spy on a motherfucker out here. So, God, I put my information out there. No. They done changed my name, changed my motherfucking language. They want me to believe in Santa Claus. They want me to celebrate, what is it? Yeah, Halloween. Man, the one that's coming up right now, Thanksgiving. To the native Indians who were slaughtered by the white man. You know what I mean? I don't sound, and they made it a pagan holiday for you to, they took the history, wiped it right out of your motherfucking mind, and you teaching your kids, happy Thanksgiving. Fucking black native people who were Indians who lived on this land, black African people who were on this land, were raped, murdered, castrated. You heard, burned alive, dumped in wells, ponds and stuff over us. They done turned the ground enough that they could just hide us now, you know what I mean? So because we didn't want to listen to grandma to give her pills, you put her right to sleep in the middle of what I'm doing. Y'all, if one of y'all could slip a pill through this camera, y'all would I would take it too. What the fuck is this? Did my share of drugs. No, that's right. Yeah, so when you say you're a Christian or you don't believe in God or whatever, then why are you following all this KKK shit, man? Everything you celebrate is for the Ku Klux Klan, the people that are in charge, white people. They've been in charge since the beginning. They never want a nigga or a brown motherfucker to be lead, you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas better start voting and carrying on, act like y'all know. Open your voices about this shit. Bring out the Epstein files and watch the fuck gonna go down. Everything they telling you not to do, them motherfuckers is in them rooms doing it. Our party's just got a few balloons and a small cake, but you go up top, they got the same exact thing we got down here, hoes and all type of dick sucking and everything. Right up top, they just got bigger cake and more balloons, that's all. You seen the bitch sitting in the cup. All right, everybody, so I'm gonna do my little soft upgrades. No disrespect to anybody's religion, your beliefs, but I'm a free American until I commit a crime. And now I'm in something called slavery, but it's called the penitentiary or jail, you know what I'm saying? And they give you under a slave rule in the Constitution. So I want to remain free. I want to protect myself, you know what I mean? So like, I don't do all that wheelie stuff. I told you my legs don't work. I'm in a wheelchair. This thing do bounce me up. You know, I like the little feeling that it give me, and that's enough. I said, come on, OG, pick it up. I'm not that OG. It's another OG next to me with his back wheel all the way just riding. 2 blocks. I'm mad at him because he's just a little bit more healthier than me. But he keep acting like that. I'm going to live longer than him. Keep on fucking around on 2 wheels. All right. Without being geared up. That's another thing, man. Get your behinds up. Y'all like keep on flying down the street. All right, come on, do your thing. Yeah, your family gonna be missing you. Yeah. It's gonna be a problem. Yo, these tires is crazy, right? The wig racing. So I got that on. I got those on Happy Line. So yeah, where we at around here? Wig is somewhere around here. I don't even know. Anyway, I don't got the light on. I don't want to move the handlebar to move the thing and pop. All right, so I've been on here 35 minutes already. So, yeah, this is my little cave, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's just me. My nurse might come through every now and then. Somebody hear something like that. But yeah, I got 2 nurses. And I sinned a lot. And I don't believe that no white man that was in Africa ever died for my sins. That would be the case. I'd be knocking you motherfuckers out for real. Going to jail and everything. I don't give a damn. Give me the electric chair. I'm going straight to heaven. You know what I mean? If you believe in heaven and hell, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, Jesus died for your sins. Some bullshit. Then you got a picture of some white motherfucker. What type of motherfucking sense is y'all on? Shit, this right here'll straighten your whole belief out. Fuck around with your theology is on this and see if this motherfucker don't pull you into a wall. Good night, nigga. Peace.